街のざわめき愛想笑いの憂鬱本音なんていつかどこか見えないふりだねだって不安なんてそんな言われなくてもわかってる壊したい大事そうに抱えた強がりなんてでも素直になれない迷っても悩んでも君が求めるならせめてこの孤独を痛みを壊して生まれ変わりたい青い空は窮屈に上辺だけを映し出すこの未来をずっとぼやかしてる曖昧に繋がる世界は深い傷さえ嘲笑うどれくらい苦しめばいいの
Okay. We should be good. Hopefully everything is working. You can hear me. It's been a month. It's been a whole ass month. Oh my god. Yeah, wait, hold on. Hello. What's up? Peace. What's good? Sounds good. Camera's working. That is a wonderful thing to hear. Cool, because my camera is my phone. I'm using my phone to do this. So eventually I'm gonna hopefully get a camera, and then we'll, be able to have a bit higher quality stuff. Oh, my nails are kind of dirty. Shit. Hold on, let me go wash my hands. I didn't realize how dirty my nails were. Yeah, I hate that. All right, hold on. I'll be right back. All right. In the meantime, well, actually, before I go, hello, welcome, everyone. We're opening 2 Overrush packs, Overrush Pack 2s today. I have 10 of them, and I got them while I was on my trip. And yeah, I'm gonna talk about my trip. We're gonna talk about my trip while I'm opening these packs. We're on the hunt for obviously the Dark Magician Girl, the alternate art card, in the Overrush rare variety. I think it's only an Overrush rarity, but I could be wrong. But either way, we're looking for this card. Super cool. I really hope we can get it. But if we don't, we're gonna get some cool ass cards anyway. This set is packed with some really nice archetypes and some cool cards that if we get enough of them, maybe we can just make a deck. Who knows? But what am I gonna do with that deck? Who knows? But all right, let me go wash my hands because I hate that there's like gunk in them. Ugh. I wasn't paying attention. That's way better. That's the power of actually washing hands. That's crazy. Oh, I see people I see people talking. Hello. Welcome everyone who is joining in. I am slowly getting back into my seat. Oh, teleportation powers activated. There we go. Hello. Hello. Villa de Paula? Hello, welcome. JD, Dreadnoon, hello, Deza, what's good? It's been a while. So, yeah. Hello, Mundane Man. Hey, what's good? Lots of people I remember. That's good. It would be bad if I start to forget names after, so long. But it's Portuguese. Oh, it's Portuguese. Okay. Portuguese means Straws Village. Nice. See, we learn something new every day. I like it. But yeah. So I've been gone for a month, as you probably could have figured out. But yeah, I went on a trip to Taiwan and Thailand. This was a trip that had been planned for like a while ago now, so it's not like I specifically went out of my way to try and get Rush Duel packs, even though it happened to work. It happened to work out in the end. No, I went there mainly as a vacation, which also helped with like at that point I had been making Rush Duel content like every single day for almost 3 months, and having a full month of just, not doing anything kind of helped out with, not getting burnt out too quickly. Because after taking this time to myself and like relaxing and, being able to just be away from the internet for a while, it was good to just realize like, I probably can't continue doing like daily uploads. So like, I'll say it now, every other day is probably going to have a short. I'm going to try and stream a little bit more in between. Who knows what's going to happen? But like there's a reason why, people get burnt out really easily, right? And so I don't want that to happen, even though I really love and enjoy Rush Duel so much. Like I can tell whether or not, it's going to be something that I'm going to be able to continue doing, or I'm going to struggle with trying to figure things out. So, yeah, I don't know. They're just a lot of things that I kind of thought about while on vacation, and so, I immediately broke that rule by streaming 5 days in a row. But we'll get to it anyway. Let's open these packs. Let's talk about what I was doing. Kind of some of the fun things. We'll start with this one. Unfortunately, this is like my one damaged box. You can see it's kind of dented, but hopefully it hasn't really affected the cards themselves. You're Brazilian, call me Toy. Okay, I can call you Toy. That's totally fine. Let's take the no Overrush Rare Power Rainac because let's see what we get. Let's just see what we get. All right. I am a little bit nervous, mainly because like, this is a very, like, if we get the Dark Magician Girl, it's a very expensive card. That will be the most expensive card I own, right? I think the only other pricey card that I have are like the two cards that the two other cards that I got from like Age of Overlord. I have a Diabell Star, I have a SP Little Knight. I don't play fire. I don't play enough to be able to warrant actually using those cards, but like, yeah. You'll complain every day about Power Rainic having no Overrush. I mean, I'm sure at this point there's no way it won't get it, but I understand the concern. All right. Let's see. So far so good on the packs themselves. I don't feel any issues right now, but like, yeah, we got a bunch of packs here. Look at that. Oh, that's a decent fan on my part. There's only 4 cards. There's only 4 cards per pack because this isn't like a complete booster set like the what is it called? The Transamu of Power. or no, the Sanmu of Transcendence. So you know, this will be a little bit of probably a faster stream compared to when we were doing those pack openings, but who knows? Who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. But let's just get right into it. So yeah, I went to Thailand and Taiwan for my vacation. I didn't really talk about it too much because I didn't think it was that important to, and I kind of just wanted to have my own time, right? I got away from the internet. I didn't have to worry about anything, so take that as you will. So this is something for Space Yggdrago. I already forgot the name of this card. I should be pulling up the oh my god, it's been so long. I already forgot my whole thing about how I do these. I just need to pull up the Overrush Pack 2. I just need to pull up the list of the cards and then just pray that I remember what they're called. Let me see. Normal spell card that is not a magnet but is instead one of these. It's not one of these? I love the fact Rush can use short names for archetypes. Like, yeah, space. Yeah, right? Like, yeah, I mean, there's so many. I think Rush has made... Oh, now we know what that last card is. I didn't pick it up. But, like, yeah, we get some really nice cards here and, like, some really fun archetypes, right? We're getting Yggdrago support in the year 2024. We have more Daisuke's, which is insane because we just got Daisuke's in the last thing, and so it's funny that we're getting more even now. Here's some more magnet cards. This is, I think, a card that lets you special summon a magnet warrior or an earth monster from your grave or something, and then boom, look at that. That's our first rare card. This is I think this is just not... Who is this? Is this just the... Yeah, okay, never mind. This is Protorion, the Magna Warrior. What do you do? What do you do again? Send this face-up card from your field to the graveyard. Add up to 2 rock-type normal monsters from your graveyard to your hand. Then you can fusion summon by sending rock-type monsters from your hand or field to your graveyard as material. Oh, okay, so you casually just fusion summon. All right, you casually exist just to fusion summon. That's cool. That's cool. You know, that's fine. That's fine. We're doing a lot of that now. All right, a lot of fusion. You know, the magnets, they like to do that. That is their thing. All right, let's keep going. All right, we got Mini Ice Catapult, bro. I like him. We got the left Yggdrago, classic. He's just a prototype. Yeah, I mean, but he's such a strong prototype. You know, what prototype lets you just casually fusion summon like that? We got the Red Eyes Meteor Dragon normal monster fusion. And finally, we got a secret rare of a love spell. I forgot which one this is. I am trying to make like a decent love deck right now on Edo Pro. So you would think that I would, you know, be able to actually remember all of the love cards. But this is, I think, yeah, this is Love Study. Which is funny because this is a card that I wouldn't actually use in the deck, really. Love Study is if you have 6 or more monsters in your graveyard and their total attack is 0, you can place 1 card from your opponent's field to the bottom of your owner's deck. This is good back row removal, back row hate. I think this is fine. If you don't play any, play at least 1, maybe, but like it's fine. It's fine, you know? Chair support? Yeah, I mean, you can play Scare Chair Scale in love, or I play Scare Chair Scale in my love deck. mainly because of its ability to special summon things out. But I think that's like really the only good chair that you can add. I did try and cook really hard and be like, oh, what if I added the hut, right? What if I added Zero Abyss to hut or whatever? And I'm like, okay, I'm cooking too hard. I can't make like chair plus love. I can't do love plus chair. It has to be love and then like one chair. That's it. That's like the only thing I can do. Maximum removal, yeah. But like what you're saying, yeah, normal Yggdrasil just sucks now, which is unfortunate. But like, hey, it's getting its revival in it's doing well in Duel Links, so you know it's getting some love again. It's nice. Hey Tofu, what's up? Long time no see indeed. Yeah, I've been gone and now we're back. We're opening packs. We're having fun. But yeah, if you overcook, you burn the dish. That is also true. We got the love dove, the love pigeon. I forgot what you're called. We got the right Yggdrasil. Okay, we're getting close. We got the maze. We're good. Look at that. We also put this card in the love deck because 0 attack, 3000 defense. Good stuff. This is a very good card to have. And then another love study, but this time in just the normal rarity. Okay, that's fine. You know what? We'll take it. Best legend ever. Honestly, Millennium Shield. Who? Nah, we're here for the Labyrinth Wall, bro. We're Labyrinth Wall players here. We don't play no Millennium Shield. We don't care about no shield. All right. We got this is space Yggdrasil, or this is Cybers. It's either specifically Space Yggdrasil or just like general Cyber support. I don't actually remember what this card does. Just fine. This is the fun love card that you equip onto a monster and then they can only attack this one. Oh, Space Jar? Space Morphing Jar? Space. Look how silly this boy is. Look at how happy he is for no reason. And then, oh shit, this guy. Okay, we gotta figure. Okay, we can't not. I guess we can't not talk about this guy. Hold on, let me figure out. What is your name again? Yes, you are Super Graphagus? Super Graphagus Vapor Lancer. This is chemistry. This is a chemistry fusion. We still get chemistry cards. You know, that's great. I'm happy about it. It's sad in Berserk we will not have a Thunder fusion. Oh yeah, that's true. Thunders do need to make a return, but we'll take what we can get. Can't talk a lot because you still at work. These pools are fire. Thank you. Yeah, no worries. Thank you for watching. Yeah. So you got to fuse Chromatographagus. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but let's be real. I suck at pronouncing things anyway. And then Super Assistant Haya or Hia. And the requirement is if your opponent has a face-up card in their field, send one card from your hand to the graveyard. Easy cost. Send the top 3 cards of your deck to the graveyard. Then your opponent returns as many face-up cards from their field to the owner's hand as possible, up to the number of different types among the fire attribute monsters sent to the graveyard by this effect. That's kind of okay. So like, yeah, this is specifically catered towards making sure that you're playing this in chemistry, but where else would you be playing this, to be honest? Looks pretty cool, decent stat wise, and you know, if they gotta remove stuff, that's even better. All right, moving on. Let's see what's next. All right, we got Machine Trap. We have another Diane Keto because that's what we need. This is the Gourmet Maiden, I believe. We got the we got new Magnet Fusion, bro. And then we got more love. Machine, it is a Cyberse trap? I thought it also does machine things. Hold on. I thought it also did machine things. Is it not? Oh, I totally thought that this was also... Yeah, I guess it wouldn't make sense to have machine stuff when it specifically has literal Cyberse stuff, but... Oh no, it is just Cyberse. Oh, huh. For some reason, I thought this did Cyberse and Machine Monster. Okay, never mind. Yeah, when a monster in your field is destroyed by opponent's attack, you can special summon a Cyberse from your grave to your field, and then add a level 7 or 8 from your hand to the graveyard. Inflict damage equal to the level of that monster times 200. Yeah, never mind. My apologies. I for some reason thought this was both Cyberse and Machine. That is just the Cyberse. And then we got another Love Trap card. This one, I guess we should probably read all the fancy ones that we get. This is oh, this isn't memory. Which one is this? Is this protection? Oh, it is protection. This is Love Protection. When your opponent normal or special summons a monster, while you have a fairy type monster on your field with 0 attack, you can then change the battle position of one monster in your opponent's field, and they cannot activate the effects of that monster this turn. I'd say this is decent, right? I think this is a pretty decent card to have, especially when you're trying to, you know, because a lot of just playing Love is trying to make sure your opponents can't hit you, you know? And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that, and we're gonna kind of see how it goes. Negate is coming to Rush, and this scares me. I don't know how long it'll be until that happens. Hopefully it doesn't happen like soon, but I doubt that they're gonna go too hard with the negates. And if they do negates, it's gonna be for monsters that probably won't be as impactful, or things that you can't just like slot in everywhere, you know, right? Because like TCG just banned Baron, right? And like we already know how strong Baron is, so I'm assuming that we're probably, hopefully, you know, Konami has learned their lesson about negates and everything, because, you know, we don't have, Rush Duel doesn't have the space to just set up negates everywhere. You know, we can't have monsters that just negate everything and then hope to do something cool afterwards, right? If you're gonna have a negate, it's probably gonna be something like super weak, or something that, you know, is like archetype specific, but like still not have it be that good of an archetype, I guess. All right, we got toy dinosaur, we got Cyberse, Guardian Shield guy, we got Love Trap card, and then we have the Music Princess. This is Music Princess. What instrument is that? Is that trombone, the Music Princess? Yes, I was gonna figure it out. You just have to look at the instrument, and then you'll figure out the name pun. You know, it's great. It's great. What do you do, Trombo? You send the top two cards of your deck to the graveyard and send one wind attribute warrior monster from your hand to the graveyard. That's 3 cards you're sending, but all right. You can draw 1 card, and then if you have a normal monster in your graveyard, which is probably likely, you can change the battle position of 1 monster on your field. Actually, you know, that's pretty decent. But I feel like you're probably not adding too many of these cards. If you're already playing Music Princess, for whatever reason, in this year, 2024, I mean, you can, but like, I don't know. I don't think there's a lot of good stuff going for it right now. But maybe you can like pair it with other things for sure. All deck is win, instrument plus win. Yeah, no, exactly, right? Like you look at the instrument and then you can kind of figure out what weapon pun you're trying to make out of it. All right, next up we got here's Dragon Tribe Fusion. Or right? That's what this card is called. Yeah, this is Dragon Tribe Fusion. This is one of the cards that you use to make 5-God Dragon. Speaking of, we actually got some new FGD support released, or at least announced in the new set, so that's pretty exciting. But yeah, imagine it's like, I keep mentioning it's 2024, but like, hey, you know, 5 FGD support is great. It's great. I'm sad if I know I've reprinted to use the Power Rainac. I want to say that, you know, I don't know. I think it's okay, right? Like, from a, not in like how do I explain this, right? Like, I think if they try and do that, then, like, you know, they're gonna have to also make a lot of other cards better too, right? Like, if they try and reprint a bunch of other stuff to help support some of the new things like Power Rainac, like, I don't know. I feel like it's a tough call to try and like make that one thing specific, or like one thing specifically stronger. But at the same time, it's like, this is like an important card, like, thematically. So maybe it's worth it. I don't know. Anyway. So we got this. We got this card. We got you're not called Oriental Tiger statue, right? I didn't just make that up. I didn't just make up a bunch of words in my head, right? And then just realize that that's probably not what you're called. If I'm right, that's gonna be so... I'm gonna feel so sad. Oh, yeah, I was close. The name is Oriental Statue. Sky Striker counter support? I mean, kinda. Inflict damage to your opponent equal to the number of spell cards in their graveyard times 100. Then, if you inflicted 1000 or more damage by this effect, you can add up to 2 Oriental Tigers and or Yokai Tiger Orient Strike from your graveyard to your hand. So Yokai Tiger Orient Strike is a spell card that basically that also relies on how many spell cards in your opponent's graveyard, but it specifically says shuffle 2 monsters from your graveyard back into your deck. 1 face-up level 8 or lower monster loses attack equal to the number of spell and trap cards in your opponent's graveyard times 300. Then, if your opponent has 5 or more spells in their graveyard, you can destroy a face-up monster with 1600 or less defense on your opponent's field. So you have possible card destruction and like a huge debuff, right? Like, it's a great way to, you know, just help destroy your opponent's board. It's nice. It's cool. It's cool. All right, next up we have the other side of the weird Cybers looking dude, and then okay, that was it. All right, and then we got this, bro. Hold on, I have to fix my screen. My screen went a little bit wonky there. Okay, this is Magnet Thunder Charge. You can send 1 rock type monster from your hand to the graveyard, and then you can draw 2 cards. Then, if you have a rock face up on your field with 3500 original attack, you can destroy 1 monster on your opponent's field. Honestly, really cheap for what it does. Honestly, extremely cheap for what it does. I will say, Magnet's got some good shit, right? Like, imagine if we had more of this stuff in the TCG. Like, I mean, it's probably still not going to be as strong as a lot of popular meta decks, but like, at the time, who knows? This would have gone a little more crazy, you know? All right, next up, we have Magnet Trap card. We have Love Angel. We got the, I think it's just the Dragius, right? It's just one Dragius. I forgot the name of this guy. It's been so long since I've seen just surprise Dragius. Or are you just the, yeah, it is the Dragius. That is just its name. I'm like, Dragius. About to rizz up the Yu-Gi-Oh! Female player base with my Magnet Warrior Rush duel decks. You know what? You do you. And then, hey! Speaking of, we were just talking about some Space Yggdragos. Hello! What's up, buddy? You are a fusion monster. You are the... Yes, here you are. You are Dual Space Yggdrago. This is formed by fusing 2 Space Yggdragos. You can shuffle monsters from your opponent's graveyard into the deck. Or no, sorry. Not opponents, sorry. Shuffle monsters from your graveyard into the deck equal to the number of monsters on your opponent's field. I mix up the words there for some reason. This turn, this card can attack monsters a number of times up to the number of monsters that you shuffled by this effect. Then, if you shuffle 3 monsters by this effect, this card can inflict piercing battle damage. Like, this is just hella aggro beatdown. Like you put this out and you're like, all right, it's time to end. It's time to win. But yeah, I'm glad that we finally got the Space Yggdragos. I feel like it's been too long, and I am surprised that it took this long that we finally got them. We got them printed. All right, let's see what's next. We got the love puppy. It's a cute dog. We got the Magnet Warrior equip. We got the gamer chair. We got the gamer chair. Let's go. Easy. And then, oh, super shiny in the back. What could it be? Oh, look at that. Oh, so shiny, so overrush. Very, very nice. Hell yeah. This is, what's his face? Oh no, his name has escaped my mind. Oh wait, I could get Charm Witch in this pack? Wait, I didn't even know that. I obviously haven't been paying attention to what I can actually get in this set at all. Oh my goodness. It's the Monarch support? Yeah, it's the Overrush. Yeah, no Dark Magician Girl on this one. Unfortunate. You know, unfortunate. But hey, we'll still take it. It's the Monarch support, yeah. Whose name is escaping me. So now I have to look it up because I totally forgot what his name is. Where would it... I don't want to have to just type Monarch and then just immediately see where I missed it. All right, here it is. Tribute Kaiser. Send the top card of your deck to the graveyard. And if you do, reduce the level of one level 3 through 8 face-up effect monster on your opponent's field by 2 until the end of this turn. Then you can add one level 8 monster with 2400 attack and 1000 defense from your graveyard to your hand. It's aight. It's okay. It's not great. It looks cool, right? Like, let's be real. The card does look very nice. But yeah, it's just not something that I'll be playing anytime soon. But hey, we'll take it. It's not Dark Magician Girl. I know, it's unfortunate, but you know, if we got Dark Magician Girl right away, that would be the fastest stream, you know? Then what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I get Dark Magician Girl and then what? I just end stream? Let's see. Wow. Three Cyberse S cards? Sure. Four of them? We just get four. All four of those cards were related to the same archetype? Sure. Why not, right? All right, I think this is just straight up multi-space Yggdrago. Yeah. Send the top card of your deck to the graveyard, and then this name then becomes Space Yggdrago this turn, which, you know, helps you with the fusion summons. Then you can add one non-level 8 Cyberse type monster with 0 defense from your graveyard to your hand. Yeah, fun times. There you go. We'll put that away. All right, we're close to ending out the rest of this pack, which is fine. But let's hope to get something nice. I don't know what I want anymore, but you know, we'll take what we can get. Speaking of, we got more dudes. We got Bluetooth Burst Rex Dragon. Hello. This is Cyberse Trap. And then, oh god, you are also chemistry card, right? Wow, imagine getting like the more chemistry cards. Who does that? Right? Who are you? Who are Oh no, you're not. Oh, never mind. You're Lightwave Dragon. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, this is Lightwave Dragon. I don't know. I thought this was... God, it's been too long. I'm forgetting everything that I remember. Send the top 2 cards of your deck to the graveyard. Up to 3 face-up monsters in your opponent's field lose 1500 attack during this main phase. Okay, sure. Why not? I mean, it's a level 4. It's easy enough to be able to pull off if you need the triple debuff. Sure. Yeah. I'll take it. All right, moving on. We have okay, well, we got both the Diane Ketos, which is great. ZX, I still hope we get more cards from Metallion since we just got support for Yggdrago. Yuo's deck is so cool, and for the first fusion deck, it hasn't gotten anything yet. With Yugioh coming to deal, we have new cyborgs. Yeah, I think specifically ZX just wants more like Metallion support, because like we don't have a Metallion fusion for every type, right? So like getting something like that would be super nice, right? The same way how we don't have every Sky Savior yet. I think we're missing like 1 or 2. But like, I think that's what they mean more, instead of like, yeah, I mean, they're coming. If Yugioh coming to Duel Links is great because now we're gonna get fusions, but like, I don't think they're gonna print new fusions specifically for Duel Links, specifically for, you know, Yugioh and everything. I feel like that would be way too weird to do, to just introduce like new cards and not have them be printed too, because like Duel Links is already so far behind that I feel like it would just be kind of wild for them to just be like, oh, surprise, here's a bunch of other things, you know? Because like I feel like they have no fear of printing them, because like it's not like Metallion will all of a sudden be super good, but maybe I'm wrong. We got Red Eyes Fusion. We have Middle Yggdrago. I have all the Yggdrago pieces, which means I can now summon Yggdrago for some reason. I don't know why I would do that. And then level 7 means that you are Dice Might and not Dice Ski. Right? That's how that works? Because like, because someone told me that's how that works. And if I'm wrong, I'll be sad. But I'm pretty sure that's correct. This is Dice Might Girl Laps. Send the top 2 cards of your deck to the graveyard. You then roll a 6-sided die twice and apply the appropriate effect based on the total result. If you get a 7 or 11, place 1 card from your opponent's field to the bottom of the owner's deck. If you get a 2, 3, or 12, you can change the battle position of 1 monster on your field. Any other number, this card gains attack equal to that total result times 200 until the end of your opponent's next turn. That's quite a bit. High level is Dice Smite, low level is Dice Ski. Yeah, okay, perfect. Hey, see? Someone taught me that and I remember it. That's great. Yeah, I do have the Providence. I can now recite the lines and become the greatest Yggdrasil player. But yeah, very cool. I'm how does everyone feel about the Dice Smite, the Dice Skis, all these Dice Girls supports? Are we okay with? I remember having a conversation with someone who was like, I had a conversation with someone, but I also saw a YouTube comment on when I initially talked about these cards, when I talked about like the overall, like when they first introduced like introduced them before, people are like, oh, why did they have to make like, you know, cute cards like these? But I'm like, I don't know. I like the fact that there's just more dice things. I don't think I really cared about the card art and everything themselves, because like I don't find this attractive, right? Like I'm sure that there are some people who do, and you know, yeah, but like I don't know, it's not like I'm a bigger fan of the fact that we get more luck based things, more die roll based things. Like I feel like that's more fun than anything, you know. Because like, yeah, they could have made like a different, like entirely different card art or whatever for these things and keep the same effect. And I feel like people would like it, irregardless of what the art is. Because I think it's just a cool gimmick that we should get more of. Drago, we got the Dice Ski, we got Cyburst Bro, and we got the Magnet Warrior. Hell yeah, we love our Magnet Warriors. Classics. Oh, actually, I'll show it after we finish this pack. But while I was in Taiwan getting these packs, I happened to stumble across their showcase stuff of things that they were wanting to sell, right? You know how many card shops just have like, you know, cases of things that are on sale and everything. There was one Rush Duel card that they were selling in their thing, and I want to show you. If you can make a guess, that's great. But you know, like, yeah, I was surprised to see it, and I was like, I gotta buy it, you know, just for the collection's sake. We got Yggdrasil. Hey, we got another Labyrinth wall. Let's go. All right, Labyrinth, we're coming back. And then we got another love spell. This is Love Letter. If you have 3 or more monsters in your graveyard and their attack is 0, you can add a fairy type monster with 0 attack from your graveyard to your hand, and then you can add a love memory from your graveyard to your hand. You get cards. You get cards. It's always fun. You're gonna go sleep? Yeah, no worries, Toy. Thank you for stopping by and thank you for chatting. Hopefully, you know, you'll be able to catch if we get Dark Magician Girl, but we're probably not gonna get it in these 2 packs here. So no worries. Have a good rest. I'm also tired as hell. Let's be real. But I gotta stay up a little bit longer so I don't fall asleep too early and then wake up at like 4 in the morning, not being able to go to bed. Because I am jet lagged and it is hard to... I was so hard to stay awake this morning. Oh my god. Don't get me started. The last one is another it's another it's the same Monarch guy. How did we get so many repeats of just different rarities? This pack was kind of sad. All right. Well, we got another Tribute Kaiser. That's fine. Oh god. Yeah, truly, this one's kind of an unfortunate pack, I will have to say. But let's see our nice cards. We got one secret rare, and we got one overrush. So we got our Tribute Kaiser here, and then we have our secret rare here. So yeah, not too bad. I'm assuming that this is going to be a pattern for most of these now, so we'll just kind of take that as we will as we move on to our second pack of tonight. But yeah, what did I do? So I left for Taiwan and I had no jet lag at all, right? And I feel like this is really common when you're going with the Earth spinning. Is that correct? Yeah, going with the Earth's rotation, you're probably not gonna feel a lot of jet lag, right? Like as soon as we landed in Taiwan, it was actually, we got there really early, so we couldn't even get into our hotel room, right? We had to wait until check-in, but we traveled around. We got to visit a few cool places and stuff like that. We got to see the first day I got to see some really cool waterfalls and kind of just walk around in the area, and yeah, it's just really beautiful, but like super humid. Like I'm not used to the heat and the humidity, right? And like from what I heard, Southeast Asia is also in like a huge heat wave right now. So stay safe out there. The heat is insane, and I don't want anything terrible to happen. So, but like, yeah, I really enjoyed my time, and I don't think I'll be traveling for a long period of time anytime soon again, right? Being gone for a month gave me hella anxiety because of the fact that I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing, right? It's been fun to kind of go around and explore, but like, I don't live here. Like I have work, I have a job. I come back. Oh yeah, I have so much to do for work too. I have so much to catch up on. Oh, I'm not excited for that either. But yeah, we got to explore a lot of cool places, visit a lot of temples. When I went to Thailand, we went to Phuket, which is it's a very touristy area. I really had no idea what I was getting into when my family suggested we went. So it was like, okay, sure, why not? But like once I went there, it was very spring breaky, very touristy, and I was not a fan of the area. But every single day we went on like a tour outside of Phuket to like different islands and things like that, and that was a lot more fun. That was a lot more enjoyable because we got to see a lot more nature and a lot of cooler things. So I'll definitely be posting pictures later, but for now, like, this is all I'm going to be talking about. All right, next up we got our next rarer card, I guess, is another love spell, which is, this is the wrong window. I need to stop opening the wrong window. Wait, what is this? This is Love Shoot. Well, how did I not see the bow? Yeah, this is Love Shoot. This is kind of like the key card for love decks. So, by sending the top card of your deck to the graveyard, you can then have one fairy type monster on your field with 0 original attack, gain 100 attack, and then attack directly. You can only attack directly with one monster this turn. So basically, you use this card on your goddess or your love angel or your all love angel, whatever her name is, the blue one, and you use this to hit your opponent directly, so you don't have to worry about hitting over anything, and you can just try and work on focusing on defense and having one monster just being able to attack. So you can hit pretty hard. 3100 attack is, I think, the maximum without any extra boosts. Right, because you're using Goddess with a full 0 attack board, and then you apply the Love Shoot, and then you can hit for 3100. So yeah, that's the goal. Anyway, let's keep going. All right, we got RGB chair. We got haha funny magnet jar. We got haha funny magnet trap. And then we got haha funny magnet warrior. We got oh, this is the I don't know if revamped magnet warrior is the correct terminology, but this is Alpha the Eternal Magnet Warrior. By sending the top card of your deck to the graveyard, this name then becomes Alpha the Magnet Warrior this turn. Then, you can fusion summon by sending rock-type monsters from your hand or field to the graveyard as material. So yeah, all these Eternal Magnet Warriors, they all kind of do the same thing, right? By discarding one, you can then change the name, and then you can use it to fusion summon a bunch of other shit. So yeah. Fun times. Magnet Warriors, so many ways to access their fusions. Kind of disgusting. All right, moving on. We got haha mini ice catapult guy. We got left Yugioh. We got the love equip. And we got this it's specifically called Overrush Storm. Yes, this is Overrush Storm. Place 2 monsters from your grave to the bottom of your deck in any order. You can then place 1 spell or trap from your opponent's field to the bottom of their deck. So this is also generic. This is like pretty generic background removal, and it helps you bring monsters back into your deck if you need them. But it depends on what you need. Depends on what you're playing that this would be good for you, but like, hey, that's pretty nice too. All right, let's keep going. We got Cybers on this on the right side. We got another love trap. We got the dual Tron. And hey! We got this one. We got the blue one. We got the blue angel. Whose name I definitely remember as or this is Love on Hell. Yeah, this is Love on Love on Hell, not Angel. This is Love on Hell. Yes. Love on Hell, because we already have Love Angel, but like then this is also Love Angel, but like different. By sending the top 2 cards of your deck to the graveyard, this card gains 1000 attack. Then if you have a monster in your graveyard and their total attack is 0, you can make all face-up monsters on your opponent's field lose 1500 attack and defense until the end of this turn. I played a Overrush pack, or like I played a quote unquote locals in the Witch's Kitchen server, and I made a love deck, and I forgot to add this card because of the fact that it's also called Love Angel, and I forgot that this card existed, and I forgot that there's a difference, and it kind of made me lose. It's not the reason why I lost. I lost because I'm shit, but but I forgot that this card existed, and like when you search it, or when I searched it, I just didn't recognize it because it looked like the other blue angel, and it was a mess. It was a mess. Anyway, this card is good. This card is good. Add it. It debuffs, and it's cheap. It's cheap. Vaka, hello, welcome. How have you been? How have you guys been? Hope everything's been good for you guys this whole month. You know, dementia moment, we all get them. Honestly true. I saw a little sparkle in the back, which means we probably got a secret rare here, hopefully. Let's see, we got Cyber's Trap card, we got Love Dove, Love Pigeon, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's Love Dove. We got another wall where we love these. And then, oh, look at that! Oh, look how shiny the boy is. Wait, this is actually really funny that we managed to get this. This is a secret rare Transamu Power Rainiac. Rainac. Yeah. Fun times. This is, you fuse this with Transamu Rainac and one level 4 Galaxy type monster. You shuffle 2 monsters from your graveyard into the deck, and then this turn, this card gains 1000 attack, but it cannot attack directly. But if you shuffle Transamu F-Rai to meet the requirement, this card gains 2600 attack this turn. So, okay. It gains 1000 already to make it, what, 3600. But then if you have the F-Rai in your graveyard and put it back into your deck, you get another 2600, which then makes this, what, 62,000 attack? Anyway, like this is a big ass boy. Well deserving of this giant ass hammer that it gets. Time to sell on eBay? I don't know. I definitely am a fan of just like keeping a lot of these Rush Duel cards. I just like him because, like, even if I get the Dark Magician Girl, I'm probably not gonna sell it. I'm probably gonna just keep it, right? Like, it's such a rare and like very just nice looking card. I find it like hard to be like, oh yeah, this is definitely a card that I want to just sell and get money off of. I don't know. Let's see. Next up, we got Bluetooth Burst. We got Dragon Trap Fusion. We got the Love Dog. And then we got another Love Spell. Not too bad, not too bad. Yeah, I wonder what the... Hopefully we get a good Overrush rare. Hopefully we get a good Overrush rare in this pack. If we don't, I'll be sad, but it won't be the end of the world, I guess. Alright, we got the Oriental Statue. Space Yggdrago Trap. You got another Tron. And look! It's Beta! Look at him! So shiny! So cute! So iconic! What a pose! Alright. What's next? We got Magnet Spell. We got Cyber's Guardian Dude. We got the Burst Rex. And then we got the level 6 love the dog protector guy. We haven't gotten this one, so I have to go find it again and read it. Is this Cutie? Yeah, this is Cutie Love Anella. Send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard, and then up to 3 face-up monsters in your field with 0 original attack gain 600 attack until the end of the turn. Then, if you have a monster in your graveyard and their total attack, then if you have monsters in your graveyard and their total attack is 0, you can then place 1 spell trap card from your opponent's field to the bottom of their deck. Honestly, not bad, right? It does cost a tribute to summon, but being able to buff your monsters and then also remove a back row is always a fun time. All right, next up we got a little Red Eyes Fusion. We got the Dragius. We got Love Angel. And then, oh, we got the Supreme Machine Magnum Overlord as just one card. I forgot your actual name. You are Supreme Machine Burning Overlord. If you have a face-up machine type maximum monster in your field, you can normal summon this card without tributing. If you have 3 or more dark attribute machine type maximum monsters in your graveyard, pay 500 life. And then until the end of your opponent's next turn, this card gains 1200 attack. It cannot be destroyed by card effects. Pretty decent, especially with the fact that no one plays Machine Overlord anymore, but sure, we'll take it. We'll take it. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I had to blow my nose a little bit. All right, moving on. All right, what do we get here? Yugioh spell. We got the dice key. We got Love Dove. And hey, we got Seven's Road Charm Witch. Not the Overrush rare variety, but we'll take it. We'll take it. All right, 7th Road Charm Witch. You need 7th Road Witch and 1 level 1 Earth attribute spellcaster type monster. By sending the top card of your deck to the graveyard, you can change the battle position of 1 monster on your opponent's field. Then this card can pierce. If you have a 7th Road Magician in your graveyard, this card cannot be destroyed by card effects this turn. So fun times. It was a wild moment when we saw that, oh my god, 7th Road Witch gets a fusion, and then, oh my god, it gets another fusion. But it's very cute. I like the design. Very cool. Well deserved for 7th Road Witch, being so iconic as she is. Alright, moving on. Let's see what we get. Okay. Okay. I do see the shiny, so it does make me a little bit nervous. Okay, it's an Overrush. Ah, okay, okay, okay. Not bad, not bad. I'll take it. I'll take it. So this is Deep Space Yggdrago Overrush Rare. Deep Space Yggdrago is formed by fusion summoning 3 Space Yggdragos. This card cannot be destroyed by card effects, and if it attacks a defense position monster, inflict pierce. And any face-up level 7 or higher monsters on your opponent's field lose 1000 attack. So there's no cost. This just happens. This just happens. This is just for free. You get no it cannot be destroyed by card effects. It pierces, and all level 7 or higher monsters lose 1000 attack. Kind of gross. Kind of gross for what this is. But like, yeah, look at it. I actually like this one a lot. Like, it is very cool, very strong. Oh, focus, please. Thank you. Thank you. Very nice. Very nice. All right, so that is my Overrush of the pack. Or of this set, I believe. So we were probably not going to get any more unless we somehow get extremely lucky, but I don't think that's how that works. So we're just going to continue and kind of just see how it goes. Love Trap, Love Doggo, Magnet Spell, and then we got the Chemistry Fusion guy again. Very cool, very cool. How many? We got 3 packs left. Wow, we're actually kind of going by these pretty fast, but like, there's not as many packs as there were in Transform or Transcendent, so it kind of makes sense. But that also helps me because I'm getting kind of sleepy, and so I can hopefully go to bed early-ish. And then we got we got this card again. The weird looking dragon guy. The guy who I thought was chemistry, but is in fact just dragon. And I'm like, oh, looks are deceiving. All right. Nice. Wait, did we get this one? No, right? This is the other Space Yggdrago. Yeah, this is just Space Yggdrago. This is just normal Space Yggdrago. Send one card from your field to the graveyard, and then you can special summon a Cyburst type monster from your hand face up to your field. Just any Cyburst, right? No normal monster, no effects, just a Cyburst monster. So have fun with that information. You know, have fun with that. I know, crazy. And then last pack of the set, or last pack of today, at least. Apologies. Let's see what we get. The final card is it's not Yggdrago Call. It's like some other, it's some call. Space Call? You're just Space Call, yes. Reveal one Cyburst type monster in your hand to your opponent. Send the top 3 cards of your deck to the graveyard. Then you can special summon a level 7 or higher Cyburst monster from among the cards set up or set face up to your field. If it was Space Yggdrago, you can draw a card. Okay, not bad. I don't know too much about how to play Space Yggdrago or if this is good. I assume it's good, but maybe it isn't. Who knows? But those are the 2 packs that we got today. So let me take out the 2 good cards we got. We got Overrush Rare of Big Boy Yggdrago, and we got a secret rare of Power of the Power Raynak. So yeah, not too shabby, not too shabby. Very powerful cards, very strong and very high attack cards. So this set, or this specific set, or the specific box was all about hitting hard. A lot of aggro, a lot of just beating your opponents over the head with just big numbers, which is fun. That's a strategy. People can still do that, all right? It's not about if you can just negate your opponent's board or you can do any fancy shit like that. Sometimes you just hit them over the head with a really big stick and, you know, it's good, right? The best defense is a good offense or whatever, right? It's a fun time. We can have fun with just making big ass boys and having them, you know, hit our opponents really hard. That's fun. That's fun. But yeah, all right. So we got these. But that's so basic. Oh yeah, boohoo, so basic. Oh, so sad. So sad, whatever. Nah, that, you know what, that, you know, right, this is like how you play Pokemon as a kid, right? Like, you know, you didn't care about the status effects at the time. If it didn't have a damage number associated with the attack, it was useless to you, right? When you're like, healing? Who needs healing? Why need healing when I could like use an attack with like 90 base power, 100 base power, 110 base power? Oh, it can miss? I don't know about that. I'll take my chances, right? Like, it's okay. It's okay. You know, sometimes that's just how you have to have fun. There was a recent Pokemon tournament, right, where some dude brought a Choice Spec Articuno with 4 attacks, and it was crazy, and it won or something. I don't know. You're the idiot that spams Thunder Wave because I thought it looked cool. I mean, okay, cool. Yeah, it looks cool, but then you realize that, you know, it doesn't, like, yeah, you slow everyone down, and then, yeah, it makes it super easy, right? Like, once you realize that, like, you know, status effects are really good, like Sticky Web, Thunder Wave, things like that, you're like, Pokemon becomes, like, way easier, you know? Like, you don't have to worry too much about like fighting anything like higher level than you if you can get a status condition off, right? you burn someone, like now what are they gonna do to your ass, right? Like, well, okay, you have to specifically make sure that they're mostly physical, but like whatever. It's not like your opponent. It's not like the computer in Pokemon games actually like EV train their stuff, but like, you know, it's whatever. But anyway, I'm basically trying to say it's okay to go unga bunga, hit face, or hit really hard, right? That's still a strategy. It's just as much strategy as, you know, trying to outmaneuver your opponent by, you know, summoning like Metallion, right? Like, you know, trying to make your opponents not be able to do shit with their specific cards. Like that's okay too. Or like, you know, playing Love, right? Playing Love Angel is all about, you know, having a good defense of making sure your opponents cannot hit you that hard while making sure that you can hit them really hard in return. All right. And so like, you know, there's a lot of different ways to go about it. Or you can just play dice. You can just play dice ski. You can play just the dice deck and roll your way to victory. If you're feeling lucky, you're just gonna roll high, you're gonna roll well, and you're just gonna kick ass anyway, right? So like, you know, it's a lot of fun. You know, there's a lot of cool things that you can do in Rush that, you know, it might not do well in like actual tournament play, but like, have fun with it, right? Like, who the hell cares? You know, just do your best. It's not like these cards are out in the US, so it's not like we're gonna have any like official tournaments in America, right? Like you're probably gonna be playing on Edo Pro, or if you're like me, you're just gonna buy a bunch of cards, make some decks, and then realize that you have to go somewhere else to play them. You know, you can do anything you want. Yeah, you can eat your opponent's cards, right? Oh, can I see that card real quick? Take it out of the sleeve. You know, don't eat the sleeve. All right, don't eat the sleeve. The sleeve does not taste good. All right, just eat the rest of it. Eat the rest. Eat the actual card, right? The sleeve would make it harder to eat, and you don't want that. You want to make sure you can destroy the evidence properly. All right. But yeah, all right. Just moved to Hawaii to play with the others that play in Japanese. Is there a big Rush Duel community in Hawaii? Like, I know that, yes, like, I know that you can play like OCG in Hawaii, but like, it's not like official, is it? I don't know how that works. I know that because like, I know that it's a lot easier to get access to those cards, but like, I don't know if there's like a big Rush Duel scene in Hawaii. And if there is, I gotta try and hit up some of those folks. Yeah, I wanna see how they do it over there. Skip the middleman, move to Japan and play there directly. I kind of like, I want to be able to try some of these out. Like if I manage to make like a decent deck, yeah, I want to see how it goes, right? I'm gonna like after stream, I'm gonna collect I'm gonna like sort all of these cards out and then see how many I have and how many I might be missing in order to have like a good deck, right? Because I'm missing a lot of for Love Angels, which is like the one deck that like out of this like main set, the one deck that I'm like, you know, I have a basic or more, I have a better understanding of playing. I'm missing a lot of like the powerful high level monsters, and like those ones are rare and really hard to get. So who knows how that's gonna go. But we got some cool cards anyway. I mean, Yggdrago in space is gonna be fun. We already got, you know, big boy Yggdrago. We got a couple of the other Yggdragos in here, but I definitely don't have enough out of these two packs to make any complete deck. So we got 4 more days to figure things out. But thank you all very much for coming today. For stopping by and watching me open some packs. Move to Japan. Yeah, move to Japan and shout loudly in English. There was someone in a Discord server that I'm in that did have the opportunity to play in Japan, and they were talking about their time, and it sounded like they had a very fun time, right? It sounded like it was very inviting, and like they had only good things to say about, you know, the quality of the stores and the quality of the tournaments, and like, you know, people being, you know, overall pretty nice to play with. Obviously, they like the caveat is like they understand and speak Japanese, so it's a lot easier for them to communicate. But like for me, who doesn't know enough, okay. Saiga Ryu, I am late. No worries. Hello. We are unfortunately ending stream soon-ish. We did open the 2 packs that I promised to open today, but same time tomorrow, which is what is it, 6 PST, 9 EST. I'll be opening another 2 packs and just kind of chilling and talking. Yeah, I don't know about making any shorts this week. We'll see. I definitely can't make any tonight. I'm tired as hell. But I'm gonna definitely be working on getting back into the shorts. The one short that I made prior to my vacation and I released mid-April surprisingly did really well. So I don't know what that means, but maybe it's good that I'm not uploading every single day anymore. Who knows? Just make a few shorts of your packs. I could do that too. That's true. But I feel like I talk too much that it would... I don't know. I have to figure out what's the best way to open packs so that I can, you know, that it's still engaging enough while also being able to just turn them into shorts. But I don't know. We'll see. Do you think Japan has the same issue of TCG players not showering? That's a good question. I don't know the answer to that. I don't know the answer. I can ask my friend and see if they know, because I figure that they probably would be better about it, question mark, but who knows. The non-magic card scene is probably a lot better. Yeah. I don't know. I think the magic pack opening shorts are super boring. Sorry, are super boring because they don't even talk, yet they keep appearing. Yeah, like I don't know what makes a pack opening short good, right? Is it good because you pulled something good in that short, or is it good because like, you know, you're engaging and talking while you're doing it? Because like with a normal Yu-Gi-Oh pack, it's a little bit easier because it's like 9 cards. But these Overrush rare packs specifically, they're only 4 cards, right? Like it's 4 cards plus the rare card at the end, right? So like it'll be very short, and like there's not as much anxiety, or what's the right word for it? There's not a lot of suspense, right? Because it happens so quickly, right? Because I just go like, oh yeah, Yugioh, the Dragius, the left side of the Cyberse thing, and then oh shit, what is it? I got this card. Like I don't know. I can't feign. I'm not good at like faking my excitement, right? Like if it's a cool card, I'm excited about it. But like if it's not something great, I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, it's good. I have no other choice but to accept it. But like, I don't know, like it's like this guy right here, right? Like this guy's probably like one of the worst when it comes to Overrush rares in this set, which is unfortunate, but like the design is still very cool. But like this is Monarch support for a card that, or for a deck that I'm probably never gonna play, right? And this deck isn't even that good right now, so even if I try and sell it, it's not even gonna sell that well. So like, yeah, could do the reverse way, have the card upside down and flip. We could do that. Yeah, we could try that tomorrow, right? Like, why not? We got a whole week to figure this card opening shit out, right? Like, yeah, if we want to try that tomorrow, we open the cards, we put them face down instead, and just flip them over one by one. Why not? Why not? That could be fun. That could be fun. When Rush Duel comes to TCG, I do not work at Konami to know the answer. Who knows? I'm praying that they're going to announce it during Worlds this year, right? Like, I wanted to go to Worlds, but I'm not going to anymore because I can't. The public is not allowed into Worlds, so you know, boo-hoo. But yeah, if Rush Duel comes to TCG, that's great. I hope to be able to, you know, help promote that shit. You know, I want to be able to be like, I want to be like a, you know, official sponsor. You know, they give me some packs for free. I'll still buy packs, obviously. I want to make some. I want to be able to play some of these fun decks, but like, yeah, I don't know when or if they're ever going to do it at this point, you know, like they could have done it they could have announced it during the 25th, the quarter century celebration, but they didn't. They have a chance to announce it at Worlds, and I'm hoping that they do, right? but who knows? Speaking of tournaments, did you see that Japan YCS had like, or just beat the Guinness Book of World Records record of having the most participants in a trading card tournament? They had like 8,000 players play in their YCS, which is a huge amount. And I don't think I saw anyone complain about the smell. So maybe there's your answer about the smell. No one's complaining, so maybe it's fine. I don't know. Maybe it's okay in Japan. Who knows? But it could also be the fact that, like, you know, I don't think genetically Japanese people smell bad when they sweat, right? Is that a lie? Did I just read that somewhere? And is that false information? Is that fake news? I'm pretty sure that there's some genetics involved in whether or not you smell bad when you sweat, right? And I feel like there was something about some subset of the Asian population that does not smell bad. Idol performers have complained about smelly otakus. I feel okay. I mean, yeah, that's true too. Shit, maybe it's not the Japanese then. You gotta think retalk. I do remember that post. I remember that post of like she made like the whole list or like diagrams and shit about like, hey, make sure you shower. Here's how to do it, right? Like make sure you hit these areas when you shower. Oh my god. Good stuff. Good stuff. But yeah, okay, maybe not. Maybe not. I mean, I think there's a difference between just not showering for like weeks on end and when you shower every day and then sweat and then you smell bad because of the sweat, right? Because like when you sweat, you smell bad because of, I think, the bacteria or whatever on your body, or like some reaction that happens that causes you to smell bad, right? But like if you don't shower for a week, yeah, you're gonna smell bad because of different reasons, right? So like it's a different kind of smelly, you know? You smell bad because of your sweatiness, or you smell bad because you're just gross and you just don't shower for like weeks on end, right? Like that's I think a little bit different there. But yeah, I mean, yes, they could be a mixture of both. Who knows? But I'm not saying that every single Japanese person does not smell bad when they sweat, right? I have no proof of that. I don't know, right? But like, I just thought I remember seeing an article about it somewhere, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was a different subset of the Asian population. But like, it was really interesting to see, because like, yeah, who knows? Your spiritual energy really strong with this one. I haven't showered in a month, Dread Noon. No. Take a shower. Don't you go to the gym? Don't you work out? Don't you exercise? Take a shower. Oh no. We can test this. We'll just test people at random. Don't go smelling random people in Hawaii. No, that's not how science works. There's too many outside variables. You have to get a population. You have to control what they do, you know? There are rules to these kinds of things. You can't just go around sniffing people. Future girlfriend gonna love me stinky. Oh no. They just gotta, you gotta, you know, what was it? You can't love me at my best if you don't love me at my worst or whatever. And it's just stinky boy. It's just, oh no. That's not how we want to. That's not how we want to do things. Oh goodness. All right. Oh yeah. Actually, let me go grab the thing that I said I was gonna grab. Be right back. All right, so, like I said, I went to that one. There was only okay. So finding Rush Duel packs in Taiwan was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. I figured that it wasn't going to be too bad because of the fact that, you know, we're as close as Japan as I can get in like Taiwan is as close as Japan as I'm going to be able to get during my vacation. So I figured that, okay, I'm sure a lot of card stores there would be selling, you know, OCG packs anyway. And because of that, they'd probably also have some Rush Duel stuff, right? Like maybe it's not going to be a lot, obviously, but like it would be better than nothing. But I had to call several, like over 10 different stores to be able to find one store that sells Overrush Pack 2. Thankfully, they were very nice people. They were very understanding, and they spoke pretty decent English to help me out, which is great. So I didn't feel too bad when I entered the store and I was like, "Hey, we've been talking on Facebook Messenger for a while." And, oh shit! I dropped their business card. Oh no! I was gonna give them free promotion. Yeah, so I walked into their store. I went up to their counter and I was like, "Hey, we've been talking on Facebook. I talked about buying a bunch of Overrush packs from you," and they're like, "Oh yeah, I know who you are." And yeah, they brought out all the packs. And I was like, "Shit, yeah, I'll buy them." I bought 10 packs, and okay, they were cheap. All right, if I were to buy this in like the US, right, through like Amazon or some shit, I'd be paying like, you know, $70-$80, maybe $90 for like a single box. The one box was $50. One box was $50, right? Like I saved so much money by buying all these in Taiwan. I could have saved even more if I bought them direct, like in Japan, but like, you know, I'll take what I can get. But like, yeah, so I'm very thankful for their help and everything. So yeah, when I was while I was waiting for them to like pack everything up, I saw in their display case that they had this card right here. This is Red Eyes Black Dragon Overrush Rare. This is a promotional card that you could get through buying the Rush Duel Switch game, with the new one, not the one that is in America, not the Dawn of Battle Royale or whatever, but this is the new one, or the newer one. Not, I wouldn't say like new, but like anyway, but like, yeah, so I now have a Overrush Rare of Red Eyes Black Dragon, and I'm not taking it out of the pack. I'm not taking it out of this plastic. All right, this is a really pretty card. I kind of wish I could show you a little bit more, but yeah, this looks really nice, and yeah, pretty happy to have this. I can't imagine the idea of traveling to another area of the world and to confine in the safety of my small room. I mean, yeah, like traveling is always a bit worrisome, right? Like there's definitely a lot of things to worry about even now, right? Like even before COVID happened, before everything, like traveling was pretty expensive, right? And like it was only kind of in thanks to like, you know, the pandemic and everything that made traveling a little bit easier, that people were able to experience more outside. But like obviously there are a lot of restrictions on what you can and cannot do, right? So like now is a decent time. Like I think earlier last year was a better time to go out and try and like explore, right? When like the currencies were all like trying to catch up to each other. And even now it's still not like the rates are still not at the same numbers as what they used to be. So like you're gonna get a lot of bang for your buck if you're from America, right? But yeah, it's a fun time, right? And like I think it's a little bit scarier nowadays because of like, you know, if you're not used to traveling, you know, it's very stressful, and like with all the Boeing planes somehow destroying themselves, like it's definitely a little scary there too. I will be honest, but you know, it's still a good experience to have, right? If you have the opportunity to, right? If you can, I think you should travel at least once, right? I think being able to get outside of your comfort zone and explore different cultures and, you know, just explore a new area, you kind of just have a sense of like, you know, this is nice. This is a good time, and you know, you're very it kind of changes your mentality on a lot of things, you know. Visiting other countries can be fun. Other times it can be a little bit awkward, like me being able to or unable to find the card shop I wanted because every time I asked people, they redirected me to a new shop. That's true. That is like, finding places can be very difficult, especially when it comes to card shops, because they're not going to be big shops, right? A lot of card shops are very small, and like they're not going to take up a lot of space. They're gonna have like a few tables. They're gonna have space for like a few tables to play, but like, yeah, you're probably not gonna have like anything huge unless they're like very popular. So yeah. I didn't even know that you could have like 40 different card shops in a single block before. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's something that like if I ever get the chance to go back to Japan, I'm definitely gonna be like, you know, looking more for card shops and stuff. Like I feel like I kind of moved on from like my anime phase. Like I still watch anime, mind you, but like, you know, now I have a lot of focus in rush tools, right? This is my new thing. So like going to card shops, finding a bunch of cards and stuff like that, that's kind of what I want to do, you know? Like it's something that, you know, it's been like what, 6-7 years I think since I last visited Japan. So, you know, it'd be fun to go back and kind of spend more time there, because I only got to stay there for a little bit. I only stayed within the city. So being able to even like leave Tokyo, go somewhere else, take the train, right? Visit a bunch of shrines outside of the main cities, and, you know, kind of experience, you know, nature in that aspect, I feel like would be a really cool experience to have also, you know? Visiting other, yeah, I mean, yeah, like obviously not, depending on circumstances, it might be very difficult to go and travel, right? I'm not saying that it's a necessity, right? Traveling is a luxury, right? I'm not going to sugarcoat and say that, like, you know, it's an easy thing to do, but like, you know, if you make a plan for it, if you budget for it, I feel like there are many ways to cheat out, you know, a lot of savings when it comes to travel. And so if you get the chance, yeah, maybe if you don't have to go far away, right? You don't have to go to Japan unless you really want to, right? Like if that's your goal, then you're gonna have to do a lot of things to reach the amount of money that you might need to be able to go. But like even like going somewhere, like, you know, traveling to a different state or a different country nearby, right? Like that still counts as traveling, and you're still going to experience something new, right? Like, you know, it's always nice to be like humbled in a way, or at least for me, it was a very humbling experience of like, you know, there's a lot of people in this world, and like you encounter a lot of these different people who have come from different backgrounds and, you know, are living very differently from the way that you live, right? And like sometimes it makes you feel bad, sometimes it makes you think about, you know, how well have you been treating the life that you've been given, right? And like, I don't mean to have like some existential crisis, right? I had that during my trip, and like I'm bringing it back here, but like, yeah, it's an interesting time. It's an interesting thing to have. If you go back again to Japan, you should look for magic cards that are cheap in Japan but expensive outside. It's a super silly way of making money, but the blank look on Custom's face when you explain the value of your cards is hilarious. I'm surprised that I didn't get stopped for just having like 10 packs in my bag, right? I put all 10 packs in one bag. I covered them up with like clothes and stuff to try and protect them from being damaged or like too bent, and I put it through. They ran it through security, and they didn't stop me. And I was like, all right, I'll take it. Why not? Thank you for not making this awkward. It's because no one knows the value. That's true. That's also true. Actually, speaking of value, let's see how much these cards are worth. All right. I'm assuming not a lot because of these cards not being used as much. But let's see. Oh, I do want to get Shiny Shady. That's a trap card that I really want to get. Okay, the Deep Space Yggdrago is about 1350. And then I'm assuming Tribute Kaiser is gonna be way cheaper. Tribute Kaiser is 650. Yeah, about half the price. All right, not bad, not bad. Let's see. Wow, the secret rare power Raynak that I have is a higher cost than the Tribute Kaiser. Yikes. I got worried because I had a binder full of cards that ballooned in value simply by going from Japan back to America. But the customs guy looked at it, shook his head, and moved on. That's interesting. Like, I feel like that's no, that is interesting. Because like I don't think I'd be able to do that with Rush Duel cards here, right? Because like once they get printed to English, they're gonna have a different value, right? Like when you look at TCG versus OCG prices for like normal Yu-Gi-Oh, right? Like the TCG has such expensive cards, while the OCG, those exact same cards cost maybe half or even less than half of what you would have to pay in the TCG, right? Like SP Little Knight Secret Rare goes for like $100, but like in Japan, it's not that much, right? Like the value of the cards is significantly different, right? So if I manage to get English versions of like Age of Overlord, like going back to Age of Overlord, right? If I get English sets of Age of Overlord in Japan, right, and I pay I pay less for them, and then I bring them back, like yeah, okay, sure, that's definitely worth it. But like obviously Japan is mainly going to be focused on selling their OCG sets, right? And like that's probably all I'm going to be able to get from it, right? Like because like buying these cards now and then trying to sell them here, it's like, well, there's no value to it, to selling it to people outside of Japan and Korea, because there's no like official tournaments for them, right? And like there's no reason for people to be buying these cards, right? Because when the English version comes out, then yeah, and like that, then it's going to be a different market altogether. That's why you move Magic cards. Okay, all right. It looks like you got your thing set up. All right, all right. I see you. All right, sure. Y sign cards are very different as well. Yeah, Y sign cards are also cards that people will pay regardless of like language and shit, because it's the signature that gives it the value, right? It's the fact that it's signed is what does it for a lot of people, right? And like that's why, you know, I'm always hoping for that signed Suisse, but it never happened. I bought quite a few Hololive White Shorts boxes, but no Suisse card. Unfortunate. I think there are other games now as well, but I don't follow them. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what other ones would be decent. Oh, holy shit. Before I go, I want to show you some videos that I found that kind of go, or that kind of are, that they're just so sick. They're so sick, and I want to be able to create videos, or at least hire someone to help me edit videos that do stuff like this. Other games that have signed cards, not that I don't know off the top of my head, but let me see if I can find it. We're gonna All right, so this guy or this team of people, which you know, all right, if you look at their channel name, is kind of unfortunate. You know, there's a little bit of a clash of stuff going on. Let me go to window capture, Firefox, and then hide this browser. Okay. Oh, this is too big. All right, so this is from a channel called Card Protagonist, which, all right, okay, sure, names. But look at the quality of their videos, and like it's just so cool. It's just so cool. So I don't know enough about the Digimon trading card game to know that if this is like all actual lore or they specifically made lore for this. I think it's actual lore, but regardless, like this is so cool. This is so cool to be able to do.
Open. I'm going first. Digitama, catch. Dorimon with Digimon 2, Dorumon. I'll end my turn by paying 3 memory to play Professor Liu Senju. Turn pass.
My turn, draw. Digitama, catch. I'll evolve Balmon into Lugamon. Next, I'll pay 2 memory to set Analog Boy. With Analog Boy skill, look at the top 3 cards on my deck. I'll add Lugamon to my hand and the rest is trash. I'll pay 4 memory to play Tyrannomon. Tyrannomon skill, I'll look at the top 4 cards on my deck. 4 among them, I can add 1 Digimon and 1 Tamer card with the SOC trait to my hand. I'll add the Tamer Cracker Fang and Lugamon to my hand, and the rest is sent to the bottom of my deck. If I added cards to my hand, I'll have to discard 1 card. I'll discard the Cracker Fang I added to my hand. Turn pass.
My turn, draw. Dorumon 2, Battle Area. At the start of main phase, Dorumon skill. From my hand, I'll manually cascade into Dorumon. Then Dorumon cannot leave the battle area other than by deletion until the end of the next turn. This will trigger Ryu Senju's skill. When I perform Mind Link versus Spending's Tamer, I'll gain 1 extra memory. In addition, Dorimon ES skill. Since the card is added to this Digimon's evolution source, I'll draw 1 extra card. Next, I'll pay 2 memory to Digivolve Dorumon 2, Dorugamon. Dorugamon's on Digivolution skill. By attracting 1 card from my hand, I can draw 1 card. Then, if it's Mind Link with an SOC Tamer, at the start of a main phase, Tyrannomon must attack. Now, I'll attack the security with Dorugamon. Thanks to collision, all your Digimon gains blocker, and you must block if possible. Thanks to Dorumon's ES skill, Dorugamon gains an extra 1k DP.
Very well, I'll block the attack with Tyrannomon.
Since Tyrannomon is weaker, it is deleted.
Tyrannomon is deleted.
Thanks to Kosuke's Mind Link, Dorugamon has Piercing.
Security, check. Lugamon, delete.
Since Dorugamon will be deleted, from my trash I'll activate Dex Dorugamon skill. By digivolving that Digimon into this card from the trash without paying its cost, I can prevent its deletion. I'll Death X evolve Dorugamon to Dex Dorugamon.
Alright, so yeah, I really am a fan of the quality of this video. Right? I really like how well they managed to set up their dueling field. I'm pretty sure that these duels are staged, or like these are are scripted, right? Like I'm pretty sure that these are very scripted duels by the fact that, you know, everything that they say is so smooth and fluid, right? They don't have to take time to think. They don't have to take time to figure out what their combos are going to be, right? They immediately are like, all right, I draw, I play this, I do this, I activate the effect, this is what it does, and then bing, bing, bang, boom, attack, stuff like that, right? But like that's okay. That's still very entertaining to me, right? Like I don't know how to freaking play Digimon, but I watched like 3 or 4 of these videos all in a row because I was enamored by how well they did the editing and like, you know, how pretty they made everything look, right? I love being able to see the card in this big text like this so that you can pause it. You can see, all right, this is what they do. This is what the card looks like. Things like that. And like everything that you need to know is on the board, right? I don't know, my IRL fans can do an anime rendition of their Vanguard games, full description and everything. Yeah, but I think that like, okay, yeah, I mean, I think you can do it. I think it's definitely possible, right? But like you have to have intricate knowledge of your decks and of what your opponent's decks do and stuff like that to be able to like fully embrace like the anime part, I think, right? Because like I can play my like, yeah, like if there's a deck that I'm like inherently comfortable with and like have played it so much that I know the ins and out, yeah, I can do that, right? Like but if you give me like a completely new deck to try and do this with, I wouldn't be able to do it because like I might know the general strategies of how to play the deck, but like I'm still gonna have to take time to read it and be like, all right, this is what I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna activate this effect. Like I definitely think it's easier to do with rush duels because of how straightforward the effects are for the most part, right? Because like most turns when you're playing is just going to be like you know, like most turns are just going to be normal summon a bunch of cards. This is not a good example because I just normal summon a level 7, but like you normal summon a bunch of cards, then you tribute summon, you fusion summon, and like stuff like that. Like yeah, that's fine. But like if I were to be like, okay, yeah, I play all love goddess. By special summoning on this field because I have a level 0, or I have a 0 attack fairy type monster on my field. I can special summon all love goddess. All love goddess then has the effect of gaining 1000 attack for every single level or 0 attack fairy type monster, I believe, that's on the field. So now that I have three of those cards on my field, my all love goddess gains 3000 attack, right? Like, yeah, sure, I can like in a way that's totally possible. But like if you're asking me to do that with like, you know, Space Duke Dragos, right? I wouldn't be great at it. So yeah, there are definitely people who can do this a lot better, but like I don't know. Like in a way, I think it's better for stuff like in a way, I think it's better for stuff like this to be scripted because then it's a little bit easier to follow, you know? Like, and like then you can also play with like the most optimal versions of your deck, in my opinion. Right? Like I think that's also a really cool thing to be able to do. Right? Because if you want to, like, deck showcases are fun in 2 ways, in my opinion. They're fun because you can show how good the deck is, you know, by playing other people and like showing the consistency of it. Or okay, maybe 3 ways. But like, or you can show, like, if it's like a gimmick deck, you can show the gimmick and stuff like that and how it works and like, you know, other things like that. But like, sometimes you want to see like the full power of this deck. Sometimes you want to see the most optimal version, right? You can get lucky by dueling a bunch of people randomly, but like Rush Duels, I think, has the problem of like, you know, there's not a lot of people who are going to be playing, and like we have no good way to do it physically in outside of Japan, and the only way to do it like over the internet is through Edo Pro, and I'll be real, Edo Pro replays are shit to watch. I hate watching Edo Pro replays. They're just not enticing, right? Like if it's because like there are channels that do that, right? There are channels that will do these types of duels.
Bounced from one doctor to
And
the
like
next.
props to them for being able to do this, right? Because like I cannot bring it to myself to to do something like this, because you look at the board layout, you look at all of this, and you're like, cool, but like, oh my god, is this so fast and like so hard to follow sometimes, right? Like, it is such a pain. It is such a pain to try and follow anyone, like follow Yugioh Pro replays, because of the fact that they go so fast. And like, I kind of want an explanation, or at least someone telling me what the hell is happening. Because why are these monsters increased in attack? What happened here? You know, what gave them this boost to attack? Right? Like, what are these cards? Right? Like, yeah, Harpy Lady, we got Harpy Lady 1, I believe, and then we got the middle Harpy Lady maximum. I know what these cards are. I know that this card is this is the broken ass spell card, but like, yeah, someone tell me what they do, right? Like, I would really like to know, right? Or like, not even for me, right? For anyone who's trying to learn how to play this game, watching replays like this, I feel like it's just weird. It's just weird, right? Like, if you're a new person and you're trying to learn how to play Harpies, right? If you're trying to learn how to play a Harpies deck, are you really gonna learn anything from this? All you're looking is like a fast-paced gameplay. Sorry, where you're seeing this and then you're like, oh shit, I have to go back because I don't know what the hell happened, right? Like, even for me, like, why did everything just gain a bunch of attack? All right, so they played the wind blowing through, right? You can send one wind attribute from your hand to the graveyard, and then if you have 2 more wind attributes with 1800 more attack on your field, you can draw another card. Well, they don't. So they discard one Harpy to then draw another card, which gets them, which I believe got them their maximum. I don't even know anymore. Yeah, so it got them their maximum. All right, then they played this card. This is Harpy Regina. Harpy Regina, if you have a face-up wind attribute beast on your field, you can select 1 card from your hand, or you can send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard to then draw 1 card. Sure, okay. Boom. Then you do that. Then you play the other Harpy Lady. Okay, there you go. Thank you. This card becomes Harpy Lady, and then all the Harpies gain 300 attack. Okay, so like, yeah, you're pausing so much to figure something like this, right? Like, I feel like this is a really hard way for someone to learn this card, or to learn this deck. And like, no one wants to have to be able to pause like that, right? Like, if you're going to pause, you're going to pause to try and understand why someone said the thing that they said, right? Like, okay, like, oh, this is my hand, all right? So I want to be able to create the best board possible. So to do that, I'm going to activate this spell card, which needs me to discard a wind monster from my hand to the graveyard. So I'm going to drop Ciela, or I'm going to discard Ciela from my hand to the graveyard to activate this effect, which lets me draw a card. Great. Then I'm going to summon Harpy Lady, which is just a normal monster, whatever. Then I'm also going to summon Harpy Regina, which has the effect of if I have a face-up wind monster on my field or whatever, I can then draw another card. Great. So then I use the effect. I draw 1 card, and then I use Harpy Regina as tribute to summon my Harpy's Lady middle, whatever, right? And then I also summon another Harpy's Lady on the field, and then this Harpy Lady here, Harpy Lady number 1, has the effect of becoming Harpy Lady in the graveyard, but it also gives all face-up wind attribute monsters on my field 300 attack or whatever, right? Like, at least some explanation to be able to explain what the hell just happened, right? All of that happened in 15 seconds. In 15 seconds, all of this happened. The whole board's cleared. Then you set your Triangle Ecstasy Spark. No, that's not what this one. The freaking Kaleidoscope card, and then you end your turn. Great, whatever. But like, you know, being able to say that out loud is gonna help people understand that a lot better than shoop 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 and then end turn. Right? Like what did that mean? What did the sound effects mean? What did I just watch? I don't know. If you don't know, then like, you're gonna hate this. I don't like it, but like, I don't know a good way to do it, right? Because doing this in English is also gonna be like, because we don't have English versions of the card. So like, if you want to try and make it a bit more understandable, then like, yeah, you're gonna have to like you're gonna have to record the actual game and not just the replay, I think, right? But like that, I don't know. I still haven't figured out the perfect way to do rush duels that make it, or to do rush duel replays that make it entertaining for both people who know how to play and for people who are learning how to play, right? Because like what I liked about the card protagonist way of doing the duels is that, you know, they say exactly what they're doing, and like for me, maybe I don't know how to play the game, but like I get it, right? Like in a way, I get it, and I learned the basics of how to play thanks to watching these duels.
The bottom of my deck. At the end of my turn, I'll end the mining with Lugamon. This will trigger Lugamon's skill since a card with SOC is played.
And like they tell you the effect down here, so he says the effect out loud, but then also says the effect down here, right? Which I think is a lot better instead of having like the giant card stay on the field. I think having the card show up in the beginning is great. I love that it does that because of the fact that, one, you do want to showcase the card, right? You want to showcase the card art and be like, all right, look how cool this card is, especially because we have like Overrush rares, right? Like, look how cool, like the Overrush rares are so cool. The card designs are really cool and I like them a lot, right? But like, you know, you look at that and then you compare it to like looking at something like this, where okay, then you have the card here, like the quality isn't that good, but like you get the general idea of what the card does, and then you have the effects down here, sure, but like I want to be able to specifically indicate like, all right, this is what's going on if there's like multiple effects happening. But like, I don't know, it's just like looking at this is just rough for me. I hate looking at Pro replays like this because it's just not entertaining. It's not appealing, right? It's just not appealing to look at compared to when you look at something like this, right? Like everything is out on the field. It's all even in space and distance, where it's like, all right, it's perfectly symmetrical. You see both sides clearly, and you have a better, like, you can have a better understanding of what cards are on each side. Obviously, you cannot read the cards because, if you can, that's kind of scary, but like, that it's fine. You look at the card art and be like, all right, shit, yeah, I know what this card is, right? Like, I don't know. Yeah, I feel you when I first watched the Pendulum Magician videos, they're so fast paced. It wasn't until I found one Yugioh who would pause and explain the monster's effects. Right, like, yeah, maybe you have to have two different videos of like a video explaining the deck, explaining the combos and stuff like that. And then you have to have another video explaining doing duels like this. I don't know what the best way is, because like I like videos that do an explanation, but obviously videos that will do explanations on decks, like they're probably going to be surface level to like one level deeper on the iceberg, right? If you try and go super deep and like super intricate on a deck, that shit's going to take like hours. Right? Because like you have to think about you have to talk about the different matchups. You have to talk about like all the different lines that you can play and stuff like that, right? Like I think most people, if they're trying to start or they're trying to play a deck or try and get into a new deck or learn a new deck, they want to get the basics. They want to get the combos started. They want to figure out what the easy ways to get their bigger monsters are. But then if they want to know different like strategies or like different ways to play around other things, yeah, talk about like the different staples, right? Like, oh, okay, how do you play around Nibiru? How do you play around Ash Blossom? How do you play around Baron and stuff like that, right? Like, find way, like you're probably going to talk about those main cards, but like you're not going to be like, all right, here's what you have to do specifically against like Branded Despia. Here's what you have to specifically do against Fire King. This is what you have to specifically do against yada yada, right? Like maybe for like the popular decks, sure, but like if you do that for every single archetype that exists, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. That's exactly what DK does. One of tutorial and the other videos of duels with that deck. Okay, yeah, right? Like I feel like that sort of way is good. But then it comes the issue of like how to best show that kind of stuff. Because like I think it's a little bit easier for like normal Yu-Gi-Oh, right? If we go look at Decade, right? If we go look at Decade stuff, right? This is him, right? Like,
oh, mama, lovely labyrinth of the.
Yeah. So, the way that DK does his stuff is nice, but like, is this AI?
Should we send that to Grandma? Meet?
Am I getting an ad for AI? Curse you, Meta. Curse you and everything that you do. Vanguard? Wait, that's not the right Vanguard. This isn't Card 5 Vanguard.
And more.
This isn't my other haha funny trading card game. What is this?
Discover Vanguard Advice Services.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll bank them out. There are 21.
Yeah. So like it's a lot easier because you're playing on Master Duel. Right? Like it's a lot easier to do deck replays and stuff because you're on Master Duel, and like, you know, I feel like it's a little bit easier to like understand-ish, or it's a lot easier to watch. I think it's just easier to watch. But like when you look at that compared to like Edo Pro, it's just not the same. It's just not the same. And I don't know how to make it look better. I don't know if there's a better way to look at the replay stuff and like make it look pretty. And like I don't want to have to use Edo Pro to do it. But I'm trying to figure out of good ways to do something like this, right? Like I have so many ideas. I have so many ideas of what I want to do, but like I don't know the right ways to go about it, right? Like I'm obviously gonna have to hire someone to edit it because I can't edit for shit. It already takes me so long to edit one video. I have an interview video that I did at the last month that I haven't even touched because of vacation and stuff. Right? But like, oh, it's so rough. It's just so rough. Because like I want to make it look good. I want to make it look so good that, you know, it's good. People would watch it, right? Because it's already hard enough because it's Rush Duel and not just normal Yu-Gi-Oh, right? So like the audience who would want to watch it is already low, but like I want to be able to, you know, I want to be able to create videos that showcase why I enjoy Rush Duels, or like why Rush Duels can be fun, or like how interesting and like you know how much more interesting than I find Rush Duels, right? Like I just don't know how to best do it. Like, is it going to be through like, you know, scripted duels to showcase like the most optimal versions of the deck, or is it going to be like through other things? Like, do I try and do duel strategies and stuff like that? Because like I'm not the greatest duelist, right? Like I feel like I find most of my appeal is just the ability to like talk about the cards and like express like how good they are, right? Just make it anime as fuck. I mean, yeah, we could do it that way too, right? Like I had one of my original plans was to do like a scripted show of some sorts for like Rush Duel, right? Like I know the Rush Duel anime is going on right now, obviously, but like I want to do like a scripted thing of like just like something else, right? Like have like a different storyline of like, and have like different characters like interact with each other and then like play and like have Rush Duels, right? Like I had something like that in mind, but I was like, God, that's gonna be so much work. I have to write a script. I have to script duels. Do you know how hard it is to script duels? That's such a struggle. That's because like if I'm gonna do that, I want to make them entertaining too, right? I have to figure out ways to make the decks interact in an interesting and fun way. I don't know. It's just like, but like, yeah, then I have to also find people that are willing to like voice act, right? Because like, I could get people who are interested in playing, or like people who already play Rush Duels. Yeah, I could get them to voice in these things too, right? But like, I feel like I also want to make it like higher quality, right? More seriously, I think a lot of Magic channels just feature guests to play with them. Yeah, I always see shorts of like that 4-player commander command channel that has like that professor guy and then a bunch of other random guests, right? Like I already see so many shorts of those, and I'm like, yeah, that's fun and that's cool, but like, I don't know, it's like, how do we do that with rush duels? How do I do that with rush duels? You know, like I can't think of a good way to go about it yet. Like, cause like I don't want it to be boring, and I don't want it to be the same as what everyone else is doing, right? Because like I don't want to. It's not that I don't want to step on people's toes, but it's like I want to make it. I want to showcase why rush duels is fun at the same time of, you know, playing the game and doing it. Yeah, doing it other ways. Commander has it so easy because it can be such a casual format. I mean, yeah, right. Like, I feel like that's the reason why like that channel does well, or like why those shorts do so well, because like even if you don't play Magic that well, like you can see people having fun with it, right? Like it's not scripted, it's not anything like that, but like I think the vibes they give off is just like, it's just fun, you know? You're just you're just chilling, playing Commander with a bunch of friends and just having fun with it, right? Like there's nothing. Well, how wrong can that be? But yeah, so like I don't know if that's the vibes I should go for, or like should I go for like a more constructed, like high quality vibe? Or maybe I could do both. Maybe there's a way to do both, but I just haven't figured it out yet. Maybe there's a good way to do both. But we'll see. I'll have to think about it more. I definitely want to talk to some people and see if we can brainstorm something else out of it. But for now, I think that'll be it. I managed to yap my way for another half an hour. We finished opening packs half an hour ago, but we yapped our way all the way to the top of the hour. So nice. 2-hour stream, baby. We did it. We managed to hit 2 hours. Let's go. But yeah, cool. I'm gonna end things off because I haven't eaten anything all day. I don't know if I should eat anything or just go to sleep. We'll see. But yeah, that'll be it for me today. I am going to end things off. We're gonna be opening 2 more packs tomorrow, and yeah, open 2 more packs, talk about whatever random stuff happened. And yeah, that'll be tomorrow's stream. So thank you all very much for stopping by. You're almost home. I mean, we can still, yeah, like we can still chat later, or like, you know my Discord. Just message me there. But yeah, I definitely have a lot of things that I want to do, but being able to do them is a completely different story. So yeah, once again, thank you all so much for stopping by. For everyone who dropped by to watch the card packs, for anyone who dropped by to just kind of chat, say hello. It's good to be back. We're gonna finish out we're starting off the week strong. Hopefully we can continue that energy throughout the rest of the week. Hopefully we can get Dark Magician Girl. But that'll be for another time. This is Protagonist signing out for tonight. Have a good day, have a good night, have a good wherever you are. I'll see you all next time. Alrighty. Peace.
砕け散る限界を越えて覚醒する世界は俺を照らす忘れられない冷たい記憶に火を灯し走り続けた暗闇の先に何があろうとも従うさ